Hi, welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. I wanted to give a bit more information on the Blindman. We called in there and we brought some groceries. Just looking at a couple of the comments. One comment was that someone had said about the fact that blind people are often, well, in India and places like that, children are often blinded so that they can beg and bring money to their minders after they've been on the street. Well, it certainly is not the case with this man. And we're gradually, as in a lot of cases, we're gradually learning some of the background information. And somebody actually said, well, what's the problem? Why is he like that? Maybe there's something that could be done. And let me look at some of the others. So, oh gosh, I've gone and lost the one for the blind man now, as so often happens when it's me in charge of it. Well, maybe we're there. So the let me see if I can just see it. Blind man overwhelmed by the love and care of, in this case it was Tita, by the love and care of a family from America. Well, Tita is Filipino, and she understands what it's like to be in poverty here, because she came from humble beginnings herself. Let me tell you something a little bit about Tita. Tita is not a fabulously wealthy woman, but boy, she supports so many things. She sends money to be given in terms of groceries to the blind man and to the family of the unfaithful husband. And I'm just looking now. So Tita is an incredible angel for us. She is a hero. And here's the thing, as in some other cases, as in the case of Christine, Tintin, these subscribers are not living fabulous lives, you know. They're not having, they're not going along having a great time and saying, oh well, I'll just give a little bit of money here and have a little bit of money there. It really isn't that way. Tita is actually sick, and she's going through a bout of sickness right now, and in spite of her own problems, and they are not trivial, she is still supporting others who she considers, in her wonderful attitude, are less fortunate than her. So as a little aside, can I ask that you say some prayers for Tita? Some special prayers. You don't have to be someone who prays every night on your knees by your bedside like we used to see children in Hollywood movies. You just have to think some good thoughts about this lady, and that will be tremendous. And also, you should really, if you can, think about Christine Tintin, because she's having her challenges as well. But she's always there on our channel, giving encouragement, saying thank you, saying hi, just saying nice things about everybody. So a little prayer for Christine Tintin as well. But back to the blind man. One lady said, oh no, Hugh Art, such a lovely man. I can see why the Lord wanted him blessed. Such a shame he suffered before Terence and Beth and the kind donors who improved the quality of his life. But he is well loved and looked after now, as it should be. God bless all involved. And then the next one. Makes me cry. Makes me cry seeing the kind of situation. But thank God because he always guides this man through these generous people who help him. So, thanks to those kind-hearted people who help this man. He needs a lot of care. So, another man, Mark Thompson, He said, I was just wondering what kind of blindness the blind man has. Is it just cataracts? As I believe that he can be operated on to restore his sight. Now, let me give you the background on the blind man. We found him in the most wretched conditions, with a roof full of huge gaping holes. It was a NEPA roof, and NEPA just eventually just falls to pieces, and the rain pours through. And we went there after we'd had a period of torrential rain, which gave us our own, in the light of his problems, our own trivial problems of getting stuck in the mud. Well, he was poured in on. We met him when we gave him a mattress. We just saw this wretched little house and saw him inside the house. We're talking about something that was about, I don't know, I'm guessing 8 by 8, 8 feet by 8 feet. Tiny, tiny little house that was falling down, and the roof was falling in. And when we went back the second time, the mattress that we had given him that was cased in plastic, he had somehow, with the help of his nephew, he'd hung it over what was his bed to keep the rain off him. And there was mud on the floor showing that it's a dirt floor. Just terrible conditions. And we came away and said, we have to make a bed. We have to make a house for that man. And thanks to our subscribers who are so generous, so kind-hearted, we did, and he now has a nice house. But his background, I just learned it myself. Beth said that he used to be a driver. He used to be a taxi driver. Beth,
Bus.
A what?
Bus.
A bus driver. See, I still don't know everything. But he used to be a bus driver and worked as a bus driver for his living. And what happened then, honey? Can you come up here and can you come up here and talk
I
to
don't
us?
have bra.
Well, it's all right. You can get behind me.
Yeah, as far as I know, he's a driver, and he's over fatigued. You know, drive day until night, and then when he came home, he's cleaning his face.
This is a uniquely Filipino way to look at things.
So,
that someone,
in other words,
someone could go blind by coming home after overworking and wash their face.
So in other words, your eyes is very focused on the road, right? And then take a bath, and come home, and then in other words, like that.
So you're saying extreme eye strain.
Yeah, extreme work.
Which he didn't attend to. So
yeah, and then there's already a sign, but he didn't went right away to the doctor for checkup. So it's already late when they went to the doctor, and the doctor said, "Oh,
it was too late to do anything." And then didn't that happen with what we started off by calling the half-blind man?
Yeah, the glaucoma.
And we thought that we could get him cataract surgery,
yeah.
and like Mark thought we might be able to do for the blind man. And by the time that other man came to us for help, obviously this had been going on for years. By the time we took him to a surgeon that could have done cataract, he said, "I'm sorry, I can't help him, it's too late." And apparently that's what happened with our blind man. And so he leads this very humble life now, pretty well housebound, and has had a great life-changing situation because of this lady that I told you about earlier, and who you will see being acknowledged on our comments page, and that is Tita, Ma'am Tita, as Beth calls her, and Miss Tita as I call her, and she is having a sickness right now. Beth, what happened with Tita? Didn't Tita have...
Yeah, Ma'am Tita, you're always in our thoughts and prayers, and I already says to Nanay to include you on her prayers every night and morning. And, you know, thank you. Thank you for supporting our channel. Thank you for always being generous to a lot of people here.
And thank you for now adopting
Yeah,
the blind
man
man as a grandfather. So he is now.
I see here because I'm whiter here. Yeah, so Mom Tita said that.
Does that mean that I'm browner if I go over this side?
So Mom Tita said that I always watch the videos because she's not feeling well, and watching our videos makes her happy. So thank you so much, Mom. And you know, God will heal what you feel right now. And thank you, because you know, it's a kind of things that you give hope to a lot of people here. You always give groceries, and it's a big thing, you know, that they're able to eat and not able to worry what's the next food that they're going to eat next meal. So thank you so much, you know.
Tita, I know that you have experienced hard times in the past when you were in the Philippines as a child. I know you didn't have an easy time. You have no idea just how great an influence you are having, not just on the blind man, not just on the families that you support and have supported in the past, but just that people see here's one person that they have come to know as Tita, who is doing so much to help, and it's a tremendous inspiration. It's an inspiration to us, and don't just think that what we're doing is making you happy. You're getting it way wrong. It's what you are doing is making a huge difference in many people's lives, even those who are watching and seeing how much you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna read one of her message here. Can you just continue messaging?
Can I continue
talking?
What? While you're talking?
No, continue talking while I'll...
I'm going to continue talking. I'm a little machine. I just got a talk button here. I'll just turn the talk button on and then I'll be able to talk. But Tita, you recently apologized and said,
yeah.
I hope... Can I finish my sentence, if you don't mind? She recently apologized and said, I don't want to be, I'm being a cranky old woman. You are not. You can say anything that you want. You can ask for anything that we can possibly give you. And you know what? So that everybody knows how cranky you were being, she was asking us to make sure that everything is done as she wants. Give the groceries, make sure he is okay, go out and buy him some new clothes. All really selfish stuff that she's doing, you understand?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna read one of her message here, and he says that I will not post the complete name, but she is in California. Lots of her friends call her Tita, or like auntie. I used to work as a registered nurse, but I got sick. I got right breast cancer, heart failure, diabetes, hypertension, and I developed depression cause since that then I can no longer work, and I stay alone in loneliness every day with my husband at work and my kids out to work and school too. So till one day I stumble on your blog. From then you make me feel life easy and happy. That's why I'm so grateful to you and Beth. Sorry to some of my spelling. I'm really getting old and forgetful. Thank you again. And I don't know how can I express my happiness you given me. I feel like a very close friend and family of mine. I love you both. So our videos, she says, your videos makes me always every day. She's watching our videos and she makes very happy because she's happy on watching our videos. Thank you so much, Mom. You know, when I read some of our messages from our subscribers, supporters, that they says they're watching our videos, I said to Terence, you know, I'm glad that they're watching our they're happy in our videos. Even my grammar is wrong. Yeah, thank you so much, Mom. And you know,
anytime Anytime you want to come here and stay, we will be honored to have you.
Yeah, thank you. To all, thank you. Thank you for the overwhelmed support. And we're not expecting, what's we call that, Han? We're overwhelmed on the support that you've given us.
And you know something? It doesn't matter if you stick over there. You're still not white, you know. I don't want you to be white.
Yeah, I tried to lose weight, just even 2 pounds. You know, that's why I said to Nana, I will try not to eat a lot of rice.
Well, that's a good
Yeah,
thing,
because
isn't it?
we're gonna have a day off for 4 days. We've been in Boracay to 6 to 10, and I'm excited to see Boracay and have bathing there.
Well, she said to me,
Sunbathing.
there's lots of foreigners there. And I said, oh, wouldn't that be wonderful?
No, I said to you that it's nice there, Han, because we're gonna do a video, and then we can interview some foreigners there.
And you're going to wear a swimsuit?
I'm gonna wear a swimsuit.
A bikini?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. If you wear a bikini, I'll wear one.